What is up, my loyal and massive fan base of 2,000 subscribers? This video is going to be pretty unedited. It's going to be pretty raw, kind of just like me talking to a camera. So it may not be like the most entertaining to watch, but it is something that, you could put on the background while you study, maybe you eat, or you take a shit. I don't know. So I wanted to talk about something that I feel definitely holds a lot of us back from achieving our dreams, and it definitely held me back from achieving my own dreams. And that thing is being too afraid to start because we don't feel ready enough yet. Sometimes we feel like we have to wait to know everything in order to get started on something. We have to wait for conditions to be perfect. We have to wait to be good enough to start. Now, sure, it does sound like preparation. It is good to be prepared when you start. But there is a difference between preparation and procrastination. Now, personally, I'll let you in on a secret. It's not going to be so much of a secret after I reveal it to the whole world to see. But I'm going to tell you a story of mine where I learned this lesson by learning the lesson. So basically, a year ago in school, I had a crush on this girl, right? I'm sure many guys can probably already relate to the story that I'm about to tell. But basically, for the longest time, I was way too scared to ask her out. I never asked her out. I was too scared to ask her out because I didn't feel ready enough yet. I kept on telling myself, okay, I'm gonna ask her out when I bench 225, when I squat 315, when I do this, I do that, I get a haircut. So I kept on doing all of these things that didn't even matter, even though the realistic, actionable step that would actually be actionable was to go and ask her out, which I never did. Rejection can be terrifying. So I kept on waiting. I kept on waiting for the perfect moment to ask her out because I didn't want to ask her out right now because I was afraid I would mess up the whole opportunity completely. So I kept on waiting and waiting, and sooner or later, about a semester and a half passed. I know I'm ashamed of myself too. Please don't bully me too hard on that. And it was the final day of class, and I had never asked this girl out at all. Not once. Barely even talked to her. So what ended up happening later was that she left the school. I was too scared to mess up the opportunity, so I missed the opportunity. I'm gonna quickly go drive to find another better parking spot because I'm about to get ticketed. I'm not sure if I can park here for this long, so it really got me thinking. Life is way too short to be shy. Ask that girl out. Start that YouTube channel. Start that business, bro. Start that dream even if you don't feel ready, especially if you don't feel ready. If you keep on waiting for the perfect moment, you'll spend your whole life waiting. And oftentimes if you wait too long, the opportunity will pass you because you were too scared to seize it. But what if I'm not good enough to start yet? I don't feel ready. I'm gonna be shit when I start. I'm not gonna be good. Well, nobody starts good. Everybody has to start somewhere. It's better that you learn through experience after actually starting it than just not starting at all. Just start, bro. But what if I fail? What if I fail because I wasn't ready enough yet? Well, at least you have your answer. At least you know your answer. Many people will go around life not pursuing opportunities because they're scared of failure. And what ends up happening is that regret often haunts them. The question of, oh, what if I did this? What if I actually started? What if I actually pursued this idea? It will haunt them forever. Those thoughts will be painful and they hurt. This is so stupid. Regret often hurts more than failure. So you might as well fail and actually know the answer than live your whole life through regret, not knowing what you could have been. So even if you do fail, even if she says no, the YouTube channel flops, you find out the sport wasn't for you, at least you'll have your answer. You'll never be haunted by questions of, oh, what if I had actually pursued this? What if I could have been great? Your greatness will never be a hypothetical. You'll have your answer. So in conclusion, basically, life is way too short to be shy. Go and ask that girl out. Go and start that thing. Go and chase that dream. Chase that opportunity, bro. It's important to start right now, even if you don't feel ready yet, because life is way too short to be shy. Because if you keep on waiting for the perfect moment, you'll end up waiting your whole life. Just start.